What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Optimize You. We're the podcast that's helping you optimize every single area of your life, from your health, fitness, nutrition, mindset, identity, really everything. We're trying to help you become the best version of yourself and strive towards that full potential. And that's really the journey that I'm on every day. And one of my mantras is that I've figured out recently, I've been kind of diving into recently, is what am I fucking capable of? What is my true capability in this lifetime? What can I do? How can I confront more fears? As I've been going through life, and now this last month, I've really started confronting some things that I've been avoiding for a large portion of my life. And the confidences that builds, and just how much better I feel, and just how I'm continuing to try new things to get myself into a better state of happiness. It all has really helped me and really allowed me to realize just that I'm capable of so much more. And I think all of us are really capable of a lot more than we give ourselves credit to. We kind of go through life and we compare ourselves to other people around us, and we don't realize that our ceiling is just so much higher than we ever believe, and we can never really actually see that until we get to the next level, and we continue growing, and we continue confronting challenges and problems, and we continue to face some different fears in our life and get uncomfortable and do things that are hard. Just if we can get outside of our comfort zone, do things that are hard, do things that are scary, that growth that's on the other side of it happens so quickly. I never realized it until I started doing these challenges to actually face these different fears of mine, the fear of rejection. Some other things that I want to do is I'm going to start swimming. I'm not a big swimmer, but I'm just curious, what's on the other side of learning how to swim better, and, challenging my body a little in a different way and doing these different things. I literally just bought some things on Amazon for swimming, so I can swim in the lake and try that out, because I've never really gotten too deep into swimming. I've done swimming lessons, and like most people probably have, or maybe not most people, like a lot of people probably have done swimming lessons, and I went all the way through that, and I'm a decent swimmer, but I've never really challenged myself with that. And I'm like, you know what? Why don't I do something that's uncomfortable there? And I'm kind of spotting the different areas of my life where I can get a little bit more uncomfortable. So that's something I always challenge other people to do. I wouldn't have challenged you to do it a month ago, but now that I've gotten through this stuff and I'm continuing to really test my boundaries a little bit more, test what I got in the tank, test what I'm capable of. It's a really good feeling when you get to that next level, and then you start to see, oh shit, there is more here, right? It's like you continue to climb that mountain, and there just continues to be more mountain and another peak and another peak and another peak. And it's like, oh, how much better can I get? I'm not talking about achievements. I don't really care about that stuff. I have this stuff on my vision board that I would love to achieve. I would love to have happen in my life. But what I'm trying to do is expand myself. How much happier can I get? How much more joy can I have? How much more love can I show for the people in my life? How much more support can I show for the people in my life? How much more investing can I do in the relationships that I already have, and, make them more quality, higher quality? What is my body capable of? What's my mind capable of? Just all of these things, traits, how can I test my patience more? How can I just become better in every area of my life, so that I'm just a more mentally strong person. And I know that with that, what we do inside, the work that we do inside on ourselves is going to show up. It's reflected to us, right? That's what happens is we can manifest things, and we can draw things to us by changing internally. And that's why I've been after this whole what am I capable of thing, and just trying to find different ways to do that and figure that out. And it's a lonely thing. I don't think a lot of people are really going at that. You see some of these, like the David Goggins type, always pushing his body, other people always pushing their mind, always pushing their body, and really seeing what they're capable of. But I don't think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people are content with what they're at. They don't see what's capable, or what's actually at the next level. And I don't think it really happens until you start taking steps towards that new version of yourself, towards that badass dream version of yourself. And you start having some things show up in your life, having synchronicities, becoming better. And when you do this, you're like, wait, it's like, this is fucking awesome. This is awesome. I didn't know that I could become so much more personable and I could work the extrovert muscle and become a better conversationalist and be able to talk to anybody and be able to be interested by people. I didn't know that was possible. I was always isolating myself. And now it's like, what else is possible? This is pretty cool. This whole facing my fears thing. It's scary. It is scary, but it's pretty fucking cool. And that's made me reach for higher and just see what else I can do and what else I can accomplish. And it doesn't take any money to do this, guys. Some of this stuff, maybe it does take money, but you can go out in public and you can face your fears that way. You can, learn stuff online. You can, develop your mindset. You can go, drive to a lake or something like that and swim. That's a stupid example, but there's so many things that we can do to get better and to evolve and to expand ourselves and to get to the next level. But if we continue to stay in that comfort zone, we're never going to expand and we're never going to really see what's possible and see those next peaks and be able to continue reaching towards a new full potential that we have, because it's always evolving, right? It's always getting better. There really is no like, this is my full potential, right? It's just maybe that's all you can see right now. It's like, maybe this is all I got right now. But then you get closer to that point and it's almost like there's fog in between you and those next points. It's like, then when you get to this full potential, it's like, oh shit, now I see in front of me a little bit farther and I can see that there's other shit out there. There's other things that I can do to get better. And I don't know, it's really cool. It's really interesting to me. And it's really what I want to dedicate this next season of my life to, is just really seeing how much I can evolve and how much my mind can evolve, how much more capacity for happiness and joy and love and compassion and support that I have inside me, and really just see what's out there and just see, this move is uncomfortable, right? I'm moving down to Arizona here in a month or two, and that's super uncomfortable. I only know a few people down there, and that's part of the reason I'm doing it. I've been in this environment in Minnesota for my whole life. It's all I know. This culture is all I know. And these people, I'm always around people that I know. And it's amazing being by family. And maybe when I move down there, I'll realize, wow, I really do want to be closer to family. But I can't take other people's experiences, right? I can't take, my friends' experiences that have moved elsewhere and been like, you know what? It made me realize that I really love being close to family. I know it's going to expose the things about Minnesota that I really love, but it probably will expose the things about not being in Minnesota that I really love too. And who knows what's going to happen. And I think that's the cool part about taking a leap of faith into the unknown, which is every day, and trying new things and facing fears and building habits and building traits and getting better with anything, is that it's unknown. We don't know what's out there. And I don't know what my full capacity is. But I know that getting out of this environment in Minnesota and trying something new and figuring out what a different state has in store for me is a new level that's going to take me. It's going to take me to the next level. It's going to force me to make more friends. It's going to force me to talk to more people. It's going to force me to try new things, maybe get involved in some clubs and some sport things or golf league or whatever it is, to meet people and just to network and expand and grow and continue, putting this experience to the next level. Because really, we don't know if we're going to ever have another day, right? We live this moment and we're in this moment, we're in this opportunity, and we can be grateful for it. But I think a lot of times we kind of skate by and we just don't even notice it. And we're so worried about what's going on, what just happened in the past, and oh fuck, I fucked up, I made this mistake, or what's going on in the future, like this worry about what's ahead, that we never actually sink into this present moment and be grateful and appreciate it. But once you realize that life's short and that most people wake up when they're later in life and they're like, fuck, I have so many regrets. I wish I would have done this. I wish I'd have moved here. I wish I would have tried this. I wish I would have asked this person out. And, when we can start to realize that we're never guaranteed another moment. And really, like, there's a lot of things that don't really matter. Worst case scenario, right? I end up back here. I end up, if you make a leap of faith and you try to start a new business, like, worst case scenario, you start back where you were, but probably with more skills and things that can help you in the future with whatever job you choose to go at. And so, just trying new things and trying to evolve and trying to expand and trying to grow and trying to, develop more traits and skills, like, all this stuff has endless benefits that are going to make you such a better human and just such a more evolved person. And so hopefully this one has been helpful. I just kind of talked today. I'll be honest, I didn't have like an extreme, this is what I wanted to go through today. I didn't really know what I was going to talk about when I got on this episode. I just fucking talked. And hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully this helped you in some way. And if it did, share it with somebody who you think it would benefit. That's what me and Matt make this podcast for, is to try to help people optimize their life. And one of the big things that I'm passionate about is, identity and mindset and happiness. And hopefully, this can give you a little peek inside my mind every week of like how I'm trying to do that and how I'm trying to test that amount of capability that I have inside me and that full potential that I'm really after, and help inspire you to do the same, or to try something new, or to face a fear, or to join a club, or to do anything that's a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Because once you catch that bug of realizing that, discomfort, it really is challenging right away. But once you kind of realize what's on the other side of it, it becomes so much easier. So I appreciate you taking some time to watch or listen to this. Hope this was helpful. If it was, like I said, share this with somebody, like, subscribe, rate us. It all really helps us get this message out and help more people optimize every area of their life. I appreciate you, and I'll be talking to you soon.